Very warm welcome to all of you all. Pinkal, Malay Patak, Gurvinder Singh, Janvi, and Mani Mudhuvarman. We will start the presentation exactly in the next 10 minutes. So let a couple of more people join in and we'll go live soon. Thank you. Thank you for joining in before time, Mr. J, Gayatri, Amrutesh, Mohammed, and Janvi. We will start the session at 7:30 p.m. sharp. Thank you. Thank you for joining in before time, Mr. Sandeep, Prashant, Jose. We will start the session at 7:30 p.m. sharp. Kindly stay tuned. Thank you. Good evening, Mr. Sandeep, Gayatri, Bikram, Prashant, Jitendra Sharma, and Manish Agarwal. Thank you for joining in early, even before the others join. Highly appreciate the same. In the meanwhile, kindly input in the comment section in the chat box from which part of India are you joining, as well as if you're able to hear me or not. Please go for it right away because I'll be able to understand if I'm audible to you in a perfect sense. And also mention the city where you're joining us from. Thank you. So Amjad is from Bangalore, Jitendra is from Bhopal, and Janvi is from Gujarat, Prashant from Udupi, Karnataka, Raman from Punjab, and Mr. Patak from Vadodara in Gujarat. And yes, we have people joining across the subcontinent, and I welcome you all to the session. And Mr. Shubham is from Indore in Madhya Pradesh, and Gayatri from Andhra Pradesh. That's great. So it's really good to see, the cluster of people joining us from various parts of the country. And that's the best part. Yes. So here is a little glimpse, for the 20, 30 people who are able to see the screen out here. So the importance of career counseling in an Indian scenario is extremely crucial. 21st century digital world, not every student is wanting to become a doctor or an engineer. They have varied options in terms of the chosen career path, and they're wanting to become everything else apart from following the crowd and being a doctor or an engineer. That's exactly where career counselors come into play, guide them efficiently so that they choose the best career fit and they prosper in their life. Right? And we have Mr. Mahesh, we have Sarita Kumala, we have Sandeep from Haryana, we have Mr. Mohammed from Gorakhpur, and thank you, Janvi. I hear you. I'm perfectly audible. Thank you so much for that. And Mr. Ramzat, you just have to open WhatsApp web on your laptop. You can send the link there and joining using your laptop again from there. Right. So a couple of more minutes and we will start off with the session with the bang. And there's a lot of things for you. And as you're able to see on your screen, a lot of government initiatives at a state level, at a district level, and at the taluk level are happening actively as we speak. And mind you, people, career counseling is something that shouldn't be started in 11th grade or 12th grade, but at an early age of 8th or 9th standard, so that you can mold them in a better fashion so that they are ready for the ever existing and ever dynamic world that they are about to enter. Great. And we have Mr. Ashok from Andhra, Basavraj from Karnataka, and we have one Mr. Steve. Perfect. Right. So as you're able to see the screen, that government of Tamil Nadu started off with career guidance for class 11th and 12th students. And also we have plenty of research proven articles and we have plenty of nomenclatures speaking about the benefits of career counseling so that the student is not misguided in terms of their existing or a chosen career path. Right? So moving on, we are the presenters for the day, and the very agenda of the platform is to make sure that you start off with your own venture in the field of education consultancy, of course, with Edumilestones. Myself, Akarshan, I am a program manager working with Edumilestones as well as a counseling psychologist. And I'm pretty sure I'll be the right person to speak about the psychology and the inference of career counseling in between. And I request you to park all your questions till the end. We have a separate slot for the Q&A session, and we'll be taking care of all your questions live. Joining with me is Mr. Ayush Kumar, who's a program manager associated with Edumilestones and carries, in the field of career counseling and study abroad consultancy services. He has empowered close to 500 people globally to kickstart their own venture in the field of education counseling services. So we are the present first for today. It's Mr. Ayush and myself, Akarshan, who will be speaking to you about all the intricacies that career counseling and the study abroad and domestic counseling comprises of. Right? So just a quick heads up and reminders and rather instructions. I'm pretty sure all of you are curious to understand what's more that's visible on the screen. So I request you to use the chat box to communicate with us. We have a dedicated expert, one Mr. Ranganathan, who is also program manager joining us, and his expertise lies in the field of education consulting. And this person will be taking care of each and every question or a query you have, and he'll be more than happy to answer the same. So I request you to park your queries till the end of the session, or if you have anything to be spoken of, use the chat box to communicate with us. Again, like I told you a couple of seconds back, we have a dedicated Q&A session at the end of this live event. I'll be more than happy to answer each and every question that you carry. Of course. So how to use the full screen is a certain question that we get on a session basis. So I request you to click on the button that is visible on your screen and go to the horizontal mode. So it's full screen and you'll be able to see the presentation in an effective manner. And coming to the elephant of the room, and rather addressing the elephant of the room, is pricing and what is in for you in regard to the deliverables that you'll get to be a part of. So I request you to stay till the end in order to understand what this unique ecosystem has to offer to professionals like you. Perfect. Yes. So out here, we'll be speaking about the demand and the earning potential of an international education business, the integrated technology solutions that enable, rather power your business to move ahead and to stay on par with the industry set standards. And we also will be speaking in depth about the deliverables that we would be imparting to you so that you can scale your brand name in a very grander manner. And we'll also speaking about AI, integrated technology solutions, and smart college selection tools. This is the era of AI, right from your ChatGPT to Perplexity, and a lot of big names in the market have come into the picture. And how can we ease in our lives by using AI to the fullest extent is also one of the agendas in this particular session. So I request you to stay till the end so that you understand in a comprehensive manner what's in for you in the longer run. Yes, again, like I introduced myself, I'm Akarshan, and I'm a program manager and a counseling psychologist, presently working with Edumilestones, and I've empowered close to 540 professionals like you to start off their own business in the field of educational consultancy services. With me is Mr. Ayush Kumar again, and he's a business consultant, and he has empowered close to 500 people to kickstart their own business in the field of educational consultancy services. Perfect. So Edumilestones came into existence in the year 2010. And till date, we have been the pioneers in the field of career counseling and study abroad domestic counseling services. We have had a lot of accolades to our name, namely the Asian Education Award that was received by us in the year 2023. World Brand Affairs is also one of the great honors to be received by Edumilestones, and we also have a feather in the cap, one and only Edumilestones again, where we receive the Education Innovation Award for the counseling services and the counseling ecosystem that we are providing to the population of the globe. Right? So we have empowered close to 6,000 professionals like you across 22 countries, including India, and over 180 cities within the country. We have had close to 4 organizational membership, again, on par with the industry set standards. And we have over 25 news and research articles publications. And of course, all of them are in a very scientific manner. So this is what Edumilestones is all about. And we are headquartered in Bangalore, which is the Silicon Valley of India. And we've been doing this since the last 15 years. And mind you, we definitely know what we are all about. Great. So these are our snippets of a couple of awards that we received. Education Innovation, Leading Career Counseling Technology Platform. And this is something, it is the most recent award that was given to us in the year 2024. And also Best Talent Assessment Technology Platform was given by us. And namely speaking about the Educational Excellence Awards, which was given in early 2025 by Economic Times and EY. So this is just a glimpse of what Edumilestones is all about, keeping in mind the sort of quality and the level we carry in the global scenario. Moving ahead, these are the countries where we are active, rather our channel partners are active. In simple terms, you name a country, you name a city, you have our channel partners associated, actively participating and taking care of the demographics in that particular region across the globe. In simple terms, close to 6,000 people across 45 countries, including India, is what I would like to tell you. Moving on, like I spoke about a lot of research articles that were presented and published under our name. You'll be able to see on the screen. I will not disrupt or disturb you here. Just a quick 10-second look into the screen. You'll be able to understand where all we have been a part of, and you'll be able to read the reports firsthand. So 10 seconds is all yours. Kindly concentrate on the screen and see the sort of articles we have published and where all it has been and the sort of population it has reached across the globe. So 10 seconds for you. Perfect, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure you got a glimpse of the sort of articles we have published and where we stand in the present competitive market. So everything is there in front of you firsthand. Moving on, international education business setup for overseas education and career lifecycle management. This is something I'll be predominantly speaking of in today's session. Even before you slide away and probably look into the screen that is visible to you, I would like to speak something about. So that is predominantly speaking about, in simple terms, we enable you to become the boss of your own business in the field of career counseling and study abroad, including domestic admission counseling services. And for the same, we provide you with the training as well as the business technology platform so that you can go live into the market and start off with your practice immediately. So speaking about the first scale out here, as mentioned in the graph, career counseling business setup predominantly speaks about the training element involved here, where we'll be training you live interactive sessions happening on the Zoom platform by big names in the industry. The second thing is the technology setup, predominantly consisting of technological domains so that you can go live into the market and start off with your practice, mainly consisting of the landing page, or also known as a mini website, and also the CRM come the study abroad and domestic admissions portal so that you know what is happening with you live. So coming to point number 4, it is about Indian admission business setup. And out here, we are associated with close to 1,800 universities within the country, both online and offline programs within the country again. And outside the country, close to 1,900 universities. And you name a country, you name a program, you name a course, we would cater to it. And also coming to the last point, we'll be speaking about the sort of commissions you'll be able to earn by guiding a student effectively in the field of study abroad admissions or domestic admissions. I hope all of you are clear with this. So moving on, there are a certain set of mandates, or rather essentials, that is required by an individual to kickstart their own business. So we'll be able to understand the business and also the revenue stream, how you'll be able to earn, what you'll be able to do, how to approach people, how to present yourself, so that they come to you and all together they secure admission in a chosen spot across the globe. Side by side, you earn lucrative income for yourself, right? So out here, like I told you, you'll be trained for a couple of days by big names in the industry. So we'll be teaching you right from the definition of career counseling, or rather study abroad counseling, how to speak, how not to speak, how the business operates, what's the current picture in the Indian scenario, and how to target the audience in a better fashion. So the training part is complete. And the second thing is the technology setup. Like I told you a couple of seconds back, we would be providing you with a landing page, also known as a mini website, so that your visibility is, given a greater appearance in the market. And also the client resource management software, which truly is a one-stop solution for all your career counseling needs, also the domestic and the international admission needs. And speaking about the support structure in terms of your lead generation capabilities, or rather to enhance the same, we would be providing you with a lot of marketing materials and templates on a daily basis for lifetime, so that you can use it for the engagement activities with your target audience. So out here, it also includes what sort of a hashtag should be used, what should be the subject line, should it be a reel or a post, and everything else, so that you truly are independent in the field of lead generation for yourself, and you need not approach a third party to generate your own leads. And of course, a lot of people will be there in your backend, taking care of each and every process on behalf of your student, and we'll be speaking about the same in slides to come. So moving on, again, speaking about the demand and supply, that's exactly how any business operates, be it a food chain or be it a service or be it education. In terms of population, in April 2023, India surpassed China. And mind you, India also surpassed China to send in the most number of students outside the country for higher studies, right? With close to 66% of the global population below the age of 35, we are the youngest youth populated country in the world. Just imagine the sort of input and the output in terms of educational aspiration that the student is carrying, and what they do and what they don't. Speaking about the study abroad and domestic market in India, more than 10 lakh students study abroad in close to 90 odd countries across the globe. It can be in Australia, it can be in New Zealand, it can be a Europe, or it can be a US or a Canada, all put together, right? And also India overtook China to send in the most number of students outside the country for higher studies, right? So career counseling and international admission solutions. It's very simple. An 8th grader, a 9th grader, or a 10th grader will be approaching you for a career counseling session. You present him with a psychometric assessment that will be provided by us. The student fills up the psychometric assessment. You receive a psychometric report. You'll be guiding the student efficiently based on the interpretation of the report in what they should be choosing next in terms of career. So the career counseling is complete. The next big question for the student and the parents is, either the student has to stay within the country and pursue a bachelor's or a master's program, or get outside the country for higher studies. So out here, you get a 15-year career roadmap in regard to what the student should be doing, what he shouldn't be doing, based on the analysis and the interpretation of the psychometric report. So as you're able to see on the screen, 8th to 12th graders are predominantly confused about the subjects and the stream selection, and also what sort of entrance examinations they should be speaking about, and also the graduation admission. The simple solution is provide them with the application and the admission services, so they are actively a part of the educational happenings within the country, and also get into a university of their choice. And for college students, they're predominantly confused about post-graduation, the skill development aspect involved in the same, as well as job profile and how to ace the ever-going dynamic in the field of job opportunities within the country. And that's exactly how you'll be guiding them for postgraduate admission services. Mind you, it's within the country or outside the country again. And for professionals, you'll be guiding, say for example, a software engineer carrying close to 20 years of experience is not really comfortable with the job anymore. He comes to you because you're a career counselor, and you guide him stating that this is your next best chosen career path based on the reports, the psychometric reports and its analysis out there. And you'll also be providing the admission services for their master's program within the country or outside the country. Moving on, it is a 5.
Akarshan, can we just, I think there are a couple of people who are saying, are other people able to hear Akarshan? There's some individuals who are saying there is an audio problem. I hope everyone can hear Akarshan.
Yes, Ayush, let me address the same. I hope all of you are able to hear me. If you can probably refresh or get outside the room and join in, we'll be able to. All right. So Mohammed says yes. Anna says yes. Sarita says yes. So I request you to re-log in and input the exact credentials so that we can reach out to you all put together. Perfect. So Shrikant, Manish, Vikas, Ravindran, everybody says I am pretty audible. So Ayush, I think it's good for me to continue, I believe. Perfect. So again, education business, predominantly career counseling and study abroad admissions is a 5,000 crore market, and how to tap across the same. So once you get to be a part of the training sessions, you get to be a part of the marketing session also, that is handled by the founder director of Edumilestones, Mr. Vipin. And he's been an incubator and has helped close to 4,000 businesses across the globe to kickstart their own venture in the field of education consultancy services. So there are plenty of ways to attract and target the audience. And one predominant method is you running your own advertisements and campaigns on the social media platforms, namely Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. And the best part is we would be providing you with a lot of marketing materials and templates on a daily basis for lifetime so that you can use it for the engagement activities with your target audience. The other means of lead generation would be online, of course, on Google organic searches, on Quora, which is the largest platform of professionals, on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, WhatsApp. You name a social media platform, that will be your best tool for marketing and generating your own leads. And coming to the offline domain, we would be teaching you how to approach educational institutions, how to conduct effective seminars and workshops so that you can cater to 200 or 300 students at once and guide them efficiently side by side to generate lucrative income for yourself. Awareness is increasing year on year due to various government policies and media promotions. And this is a golden chunk for aspiring people who wants to start their own business in the field of education consultancy services. So mind you people, again, this is a 5,000 crore market and all is in for you. All you have to do is understand how it operates, be a part of the same and provide quality services. And for the same, we are there in the back end, taking care of each and every process on behalf of your student. Moving on, there are a certain set of pillars for every business, rather education business, to succeed. And we are there in each and every step regardless. So it is something known as KTMs, and please do not confuse it for the motorcycle company that goes by the name KTM. It's not really that. So KTM stands for knowledge, technology, marketing, and support. Knowledge in terms of you get to be a part of the training session so that you know what you're getting into, how to navigate through the people out there and generate your own leads and understand the psychometric and also the study abroad process that predominantly speaks about knowledge. Technology, again, is when we'll be creating a mini landing page, also known as a mini website that we will be creating for you so that you have a visibility in the market. And also the marketing, again, speaking about a lot of templates, collaterals will be provided to you on a daily basis so that you can use it for the engagement activities with your target audience. Support includes the backend support, where we'll be taking care of each and every process on behalf of your student so that he's successfully placed into a university of his choice. Rather, in simple terms, you are the front facing of the clients coming your way, and we will be there in the back end taking care of each and every process on behalf of your student. Right. So there are multiple ways of earning revenue for yourself out here. There is something known as career counseling fees. Obviously, you'll be charging certain amount based on the financial background of the student coming your way. It ranges anywhere between 3,000 rupees to 15,000 rupees per career counseling session, or based on the financial background of the student coming to you. So there is no upper limit to it and neither a lower limit, and whatever you charge naturally will be all yours, right? Again, speaking about the admission consulting fees for domestic admissions or universities outside the country, you'll be charging something known as an application processing fee, so that the student will be with you and is pretty strict about the process, and he wouldn't be whiling around or not be so serious about it. So that's exactly one of those methods for you to earn revenue. And again, we have in-house IELTS trainers who will be training your student so that he gets a 6.5 band, or rather a 7 band, as mandated by the university. And there is a certain commission that is reserved for you as well if you guide or probably refer a student to us. Over and above, post successful admission of your student into any universities associated with us, there is a certain commission amount that is released by the university, of which flat 70% will be coming to you. And the remaining 30% would be coming to us, because we would be taking care of your students' visa process, visa interview, LORs, SOPs, post-landing accommodation, IELTS training as mentioned, including post-landing services and also air ticketing. In simple terms, you counsel the student, take the documents, forward it to us, and forget everything else. So one single admission gives you anywhere between 95,000 rupees to a whopping 2,50,000 rupees also. Again, this is in bracket and this is the average payout. We have had people who have secured close to 4 lakh rupees per admission, and we have also had people who have secured 1,50,000 rupees per admission. If your student is opting in for an educational loan assistance with us, we are associated with Saraswat Bank, Axis Bank, and a lot of other big names in the financial market sector. There is a certain commission ranging anywhere between 0.4 to 0.6 of the entire loan amount that will be coming to you as your education loan payout. If you book the accommodation of the student via us, there is a certain commission reserved for you. Again, it depends on the fee of the accommodation. It depends on the area of accommodation and also the country where the accommodation that is being taken care by the student. Simple. So these are plenty of revenue models where you'll be earning in every step of counseling your student for abroad admissions or admissions within the country. Right. So as you're able to see on the screen, this is Mr. Ankit Agarwal, who is the co-founder and product director at Edumilestones, and he is listed as one of the top transformational leaders to watch in 2023, and it's been a great run ever since. And this person, Mr. Ankit, has also been featured in the Outlook magazine, the Business Standard, and ANI press publications. So he's a co-founder and product director of Edumilestones, Bangalore. Right. So your journey is pretty long. It is never short. Every journey, as a matter of fact, is pretty long. And that's exactly why Edumilestones come into the picture, where we take care of the back-end process on behalf of your student. You'll be conducting career counseling to the student, and we'll be all in all so that we walk through this together. And for the same, we provide you with the training and the certification, the marketing strategies, the counseling and admission services, so that your student and yourself will have a great run in the ever dynamic market, specifically in the Indian scenario, and the sort of growth it is attaining in days to come. You will receive 2 certificates in hand. The one on your left is Certified Career Analyst, which you'll be receiving once you complete the career counseling training. And one on the right is your Career Counselor for International Studies certification, where you'll be receiving once you complete the study abroad and domestic admissions training. Notably, Edumilestones is an organizational partner, and we are predominantly accredited to Asia Pacific Career Development Association, International Association of Applied Psychology, accredited counselors, coaches, psychotherapists, and hypnotherapists across the globe. So, as much as we are affiliated to these members, there is a reason for the same, to be over and above the industry set standards. That's exactly why we carry these affiliations, and the same will be mentioned on your certificate as you are able to see on your screen. Right. So again, Mr. Ayush, who has joined us, will be taking care of the deliverables element, both in career counseling, study abroad, and domestic admissions. Take a quick 10-15 seconds. Ayush, let me give this to them out here. Take a quick 10-15 seconds, read through the deliverables in regard to what's in up for you, and my colleague, Mr. Ayush, will take it on from here end. Thank you so much for being a wonderful audience. I'll be joining you in the next 15-20 minutes. Thank you. Over to you, Ayush.
Thank you, Akarshan. Thank you so much. I think very, I well explained, very clear. And I think most of us have gotten an understanding that till now, Akarshan has been explaining everyone the business overview, explaining how this can stream out, what is the demand and supply. I will be taking you through the technology platform, right? Akarshan did mention that there is a technology platform. This is going to be, completely a game changer for any individual looking to get into the education sector. Because as much as in today's time, starting a business is not just about networking and, investing, but it's also about having the right tech so that you can efficiently manage your business. And we have specifically created a platform in the educational management sector, which is one of the top-notch platforms right now in India, specifically for career counseling as well as admission setup. And we are one of the first few organizations, or the only organization right now, in fact, which is doing B2B for domestic admissions. You will generally find a lot of companies for international admissions, career counseling, but for domestic you won't. So it opens another channel of revenue generation for many of you here who are looking to get into the educational consultancy. So without, taking further time, let me just pause this and let me share my screen. Akarshan, just let me know if my screen is visible.
Yes, Ayush, loud and clear. You can take it forward.
Sure. So first of all, everyone, Akarshan mentioned about a landing page. He was talking about, so how are you going to build this visibility? How are you going to reach your target audience? How are you going to tap into that 5,000 CR market without having a professional getup, right? Without having the resources, the tools which are required to professionally cater to this target audience. Because this is a white collar job. It's not like an agent job. You're not like going into schools and making some commission. It's a proper white collar job where there are a lot of individuals who are depending on your judgment and how you're going to be giving that counseling and helping them with the university shortlisting, of course, with our support, and helping them with the right decisions. Rather than just, making them focus on one or two careers, you're helping them figure out multiple careers, probably most close to 3,000. And then you're helping them pinpoint that what are the multiple options and how to even achieve these options, where to go in for your bachelor's, whether in India, whether abroad, how to get the admissions and everything end to end. So typically, let me start with the first phase. So this is what the typical web page looks like, the landing page. It won't be Edumilestones here. It will be your branding and logo as a channel partner. So let's say if somebody's company's name or somebody's thinking of a company's name like anything, it could be Career Guru. Okay, so Career Guru will be mentioned here with your logo. careerguru.edumilestones.com will be your URL, and your email and your number will be clearly mentioned here, your contact details and your complete psychometric assessments. Because this is the first step. You not only have few psychometric assessments like 2nd to 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th and 12th, which Akarshan was telling, but you have vocational career assessments, career analysis for homemakers and sabbatical, career analysis for professionals, business management assessments, engineering assessments, personality, big 5 for corporates, learning style, secondary school IB, MYP, IGCSE, and high school IB, DP, A levels, emotional quotient, and different various assessments to understand the career inclination or the career guidance of an individual, what they're facing within their career, whether it's the emotional quotient assessment within their careers. So this would generally be for graduates and above. All right. And like this, it will be written about you, about the company, about the counselor. Okay, a little information about the counselor. In fact, Shaheen Khan will be the one who will be your trainer. She's had a 15 plus years experience in designing and delivering training programs that enhances employee skills and knowledge. She's worked with the corporates for multiple years, and she'll be the one who will be taking you through the career counseling training. This is just a demo platform for you to see. Your student reviews and testimonials will be here. Career boosters, which are some online programs within the platform for your students. Some are free, some are paid. The ones which are paid, you will get some commissions if they're going ahead with it. And of course, a career library for students to kind of come and if they want to see a little bit about different careers, they can come and do this. And then it will be written copyright at Career Guru or the demo platform, the company name, and powered by Edumilestones will be mentioned. Now, let's say there is a student for 8th, 9th, and 10th. They come and they click on start now. So this is what the typical experience looks like for your candidates and how efficient it's going to be. Very clear, very simple to understand, especially for today's day and age students who are quite tech savvy as well. And even for counselors, irrespective whether you all are, probably reached an age, some of you all probably retired, some of you all may not be that tech savvy, but very simple to use. So let's say a student comes in and they put their names here. Let's say the name is Ayush. And they click on career analysis for 8th, 9th, 10th. They go ahead. This will ask what are the different languages, whether English, Vietnamese, Hindi, Marathi, Gujarati, Tamil, Kannada, Punjabi, Telugu, Malayalam, Sinhala, 8 different languages this assessment can be taken. This works in areas which are the rural areas, the tier 3 towns. Some of you may be doing CSR events. Some of you may be working with the government as well for government projects. You all will need to take the assessments in certain areas in their local languages. Of course, just me telling, you telling, a student in a rural area to do it in Hindi may not work out that easily because pure Hindi is not that easy also to understand, and similarly with other languages. But we have kept other languages to cater to that requirement. For now, let me click on English. It will ask the student 4 simple questions. Have they have any idea about their career? They're confused, they are a bit sure, or they are very sure. Let's say that they are a bit sure, but they want to explore other options as well. And I click on next. So now the system is going to ask, I'm just taking a dummy account for the time being. Just give me a second. Student will log in, put in their details. Their details will directly go. I'll show you where those details will go, but they will enter their name, numbers, email, age, class, and everything. And then they will log in to give this assessment. Typically, the system will give the student a disclaimer. This disclaimer is to let the student know that they need not worry. Psychologically, it's not a test to be getting high marks in, but it's an assessment to understand where they stand. There is no time limit for this assessment. But yes, there is a time limit for the aptitude questions, because if there is somebody answering a numerical question in 1 minute and somebody who's answering it in 5 minutes, there is a difference in their numerical ability. All right. But everything else, there is no time limit per se. And then they will click on the start test, and then the student will have to give 10 to 15 questions per dimension. Now we follow scientific facts and theories regarding this psychometric assessment. We have the career interests, which is, Holland's theory. We have career personal. There are multiple theories. It's not just some random free assessment. It is based on scientific facts and there is a backing towards it. It has a high reliability and accuracy quotient of 94%, 0.94. One of the best in the industry, which gives a proper access for the candidates to understand about their careers, understand their growth trajectory. And like this, they will go ahead and complete this assessment. This is just for you all to understand. But what does it look like for you and what does it look like for the student? Let's have a look. You will be also given a counselor's dashboard. This is the CRM. You can see CRM login. It's mentioned over here. You will be given this. It will be your logo. Let's say if it's Career Guru, so Career Guru will be written. And then you will probably log in over here. Let's say this is just my, okay. Sorry about that. Yeah. So this is very simple, very straightforward. This is your dashboard. It is not visible to your students. This is visible to you so that you can track your total profiles, completed, incompleted, active reports, a broad dashboard, what students are come for international admissions or Indian admissions. There will be a section over there which will be put across. All right. Let's say the student had completed that assessment. Let me click on it. And let's say the student's name was Chiriguri Hannah Grace from Hyderabad. I'm just taking an example. All right. And let's say that she falls under the category of, 11th and 12th or 8th, 9th, 10th, whatever it may be. Let me click on the report. Okay. For Hannah Grace. So you can see, you can do all your actions from here itself. You can be connected to the student through a call or through how you like to, or you can do anything here. You can change the password, give any counseling insights, upload documents, student dashboard, block, unblock. I'll be showing you what the student dashboard looks like, psychometric results, generating any invoices for those individuals who have a GST number, or they want to give a student or the parent a bill for the payments that they have made. Everything can be done from here. You want to, let's say the student wants to take another session with you after 2 months. You can actually put the reminder date and, put some information about it so that you remember. And finally, the report of the student. Let's say the student completed it. Let me click on report. This is all the information of Hannah Grace. She took it for 11th and 12th PCB bio. Okay, she has information but does not have an execution plan. She's looking for an execution plan. We click on next steps. So this is the page that the student gets when they complete the assessment. Then they will be punching something called an access code. After they make the payment for you for the career counseling fees, you will punch that access code and then the assessment will get unlocked for the student. We've kept it that way. But if you want to take the payment after giving the student the report or before taking the assessment, you can keep it that way. It's up to you. All right. Now let me click on direct report. Now this is what a typical report looks like. All right. You will have your company name here. Okay. Information about your company. Okay, powered by Edumilestones will be mentioned on the first page only. And after that, all the information, a preface for Hannah Grace, okay, like an introduction or a thank you message or, on behalf of your organization, thanks for taking this and, let them know that, we are offering these solutions and then letting them know what all will be getting done here. The 5 dimensions, which I was telling you, okay, the career analysis, find career options, educational plans, execution plans and career counseling. So first we start with what stage is Hannah at? The first 4 questions. So she's at the clarity stage. She knows what she wants to get into, but she needs an execution plan. Probably, let's say if she's taking bio, there are multiple options to become a doctor. There's not one type of doctor. There are many types of doctors in different specializations. How to get an execution plan, what would be fit for her? So she has the clarity, but she needs to execute her plan. She needs to prepare a realistic execution plan. Then comes the personality of this candidate. Whether they are an extrovert, sensing, feeling, perceiving. So this particular candidate is an ESFP. All right. This helps you understand the nature and you will be trained on these dimensions. The training which Akarshan was talking about for this certification comes with understanding this report and what it is trying to put out there for the student. So you have to do this part of the report reading. Technically, the report does 94% of the counseling, but that 6% of human intervention is highly important to put across the right words and to let them know what it means. So this is the personality of the student. What is the analysis? Everything will be mentioned in the report. Then comes their career interests, whether it's a social career, investigative, artistic, realistic. Again, doctors fall under this. It's showing it's high probably because this candidate has an affinity towards helping people, being there for them, a psychologist or, a counselor. All these fall under the social categories. And then comes enterprising, businessmen, conventional, like mechanical engineers, manufacturing, realistic, artistic, UI, UX designers, investigative, law, and multiple other, industries which fall under that. And then comes, if it is social, the top 3 it will give you with the analysis. You can see social is you are humanistic, idealistic, responsible. You are concerned with the welfare of others. Very easy, self-explanatory, but you need to put it forward because the student can get confused. Okay. Then comes your career motivators. What motivates this candidate? Continuous learning, structured work environment motivates this candidate. High-paced environment, social service and independence follow on. And then adventure and then creativity is at its least. And then it will show the top 2 or the top 3. Then comes the most important part, which we, I would say as a complete different countries or in different countries, it works differently, but the learning style, something we lack very, very simple thing in India, like Every student is different. That does not mean that they can't do it. They have a different way to learn. So to understand that this is a read and write learner rather than an auditory or a visual or a kinesthetic learner. But that doesn't mean that they shouldn't be having these qualities. If read and write learning is high, they need to improve their learning strategies. You can see in front of your screen. All right. It will let you know about read and write learning style and the improvement strategies. And of course, then comes the aptitude, which I was telling you about. Numerical ability, logical ability, verbal ability, administrative skills, spatial skills, leadership skills, social skills, mechanical skills. And then together, the report and the AI together will judge and understand the psychometry and the aptitude of the candidate and suggest various options. Human service, health science, education and training for this candidate is top 3. Then comes bioscience and research, media and communication. Rightly so, this candidate is doing bio. So rightly so, it's going to be suggesting that way. But yes, even based on the psychometry, it shows that the candidate is more inclined towards human service, becoming a doctor, helping individual against health science or things like that. And then you can see sports and physical activities is less. Let's say if the parent is forcing the child to do engineering, then it's not showing as one of their options. You know what I'm trying to say? Let's say the student wants to get into legal services, or the father is a lawyer and he says, I want you to take care of the business and, become a law, handle our law consultancy firm. It doesn't mean that they can't do it. It just means there's a lot of scope of improvement. But this is the top 3. So it will show you what are the top 3. And it will also show the candidate what are the various top careers within these top 3. They can get into nurse and medical assistants, counseling, psychology, homeopathy, dietitian, physiology, clinical psychology, school teaching, dentist. So again, there is nothing written about neurologist. What if the parent is forcing the student, okay, now that you've taken bio, you become a neurologist, it's a high paying job, or, you become a, paleontologist or whatever it may be, you need to understand, right? What is actually right for you. You can get into anything, but probably if you get into dental, you do better because it's a top choice. And then comes different other options like general physician, mentoring coach, home science, pharmacist, operation theater technician, multiple options. Therapy science, audiologist, food science and technology, agriculture, clinical research, optometry, medical data, multiple details. And then comes the summary. This is how elaborate this report is. Of course, for an 8, 9, 10 standard student, you would have one extra information here, which would be the subject selectors. Okay, like whether if the student wants to go for science or home science, let me just quickly show you that. So this is a report of an 8, 9, 10 standard student. Typically for an 8, 9, 10 standard student, they are going for, the stream selectors. They want to know what needs to be done after 10th. They really don't want to know immediately, okay, should I get into manufacturing? But to get into manufacturing, science, maths, and engineering, what needs to be done? And that's where you will see this. You can see the subject selections. Science, maths, high. Science, bio, second. Commerce, third. Humanities, fourth. So even though the student wants to go for a science bio, without bio showing a better successful option, that doesn't mean that they can't get into bio. They need to work on their skills. They need to work on their interests. That's what it means. So this is just for you all to understand how it is different for the 8th, 9th, and 10th. Of course, for graduates and professionals, it's like the 11th and 12th, but it's more elaborate and specific to the careers they are already into. If they're already into engineering, it will give you specific to that. If you're already working as a software engineer, it will give you specific to that. All right. So this is the complete report. This is what it looks like, your psychometric report. Now let's see what it looks like for your student. A very well integrated student dashboard. And then I will be taking you through the international admissions and domestic admissions portal also separately. This is till now we are mostly referring to career counseling, but we have something for your students also. They just don't get a report. They get a complete resource center, intelligent college center, where the student can click on student dashboard, log in with their ID and password that they created. And you can see Hannah Grace is here. And this dashboard will be available for your students for lifelong or till when you would like to keep the charges for it. You can see the student has completed their report. They can come and track all their reports here. They can do their execution plan for different careers. Okay. Let me get back to the dashboard. The student can create their own website, hobbies, experience, education, like an online resume, profile building tools. They can check for India colleges. Based on their report, you can see very well integrated, based on animation, alternate medicine, biotechnology. Just click on one of them, psychology. It will show you all the colleges in India based on this. What is the fees? And this is all real-time data, mind you, everyone. All real-time data. There is nothing which is old. It is getting updated real-time through AI. So there is nothing that you're missing out on this. All right. So this is just for you all to understand. Similarly, we can see online India admissions. If somebody wants to know more about online India admissions, they can actually come and see for online MBA, executive MBA, and things like that. All right. And, you can just come and click different colleges and universities, their names, everything will be mentioned. And what is the percentage to get in? Based on your reports, it's showing 90%. 90% to get into Manipal. 94% chance to get into NMIMS for an online MBA for the student, based on their present scenario. Okay. Now let's go back. Abroad colleges, whether the student wants to select country-wise, course-wise. Let me just type data science. Let me click on USA. Let me search. It will give me all your bachelor's and master's program in computer science, specialization in data science and analytics. And all these blue tick marks are your tied up universities, which Akarshan was talking about, where your commissions are direct. So any university with this blue tick mark that the student is taking admissions, you are going to be receiving a commission, which is anywhere between 1 lakh to 3 lakh on an average, 95,000 to 2.5. Though we have seen many individuals get 3, 2.9, 2.8, just trying to give you a realistic number so that you can calculate your ROI. So all this information real-time updated. Again, student can see competitive exam information, how to check the eligibility for a joint entrance exam main, exam pattern, apply, everything very systematically available for your candidates. A career library, very well developed resource. Let's say a student comes to you and tells you, you know what, I want more information about archaeology. Now you can't tell them, okay, I'll come back to you. We have collated and kept this career library, which is also there in the counselor's dashboard, where you can just come and click on archaeologist. You will get all the information the student needs about archaeology, about the career, what are the roles and responsibilities, completely updated. What are the key skills? What are the career opportunities? What is the salary? YouTube videos and career navigators. What they need to do after 12th, bachelor's, master's, MPhil, PhD, like this. All right. Then you come down to the online courses, career boosters. Many programs are there which students can take up. These are paid programs. If the student go for paid programs, you will receive a commission, like a professional program in image consulting. It is 2,66,000 for this. As per the actual program, the student wants to do a professional program in image consulting, and they're taking the admission through these platforms here. Some of them are free, some of them are paid. You will get a commission for it. You can see sports programs are also there. And of course, scholarships and virtual internships across the globe. Students can do virtual internships with top 500 MNCs based on what they are looking for, based on their career interests. These internships will help them understand virtually. These are free of cost with Amazon, Tata, Siemens, Third Bridge, Forage, Oliver Wyman, multiple. And they can come and check it over here based on their career interest. Like they want to do on accounting, they click on accounting, they apply. It will give you all the internships based on accounting, like KPMG, ENY, ANZ, PwC, all free of cost for your candidates. Again, profile building programs. So this is a very well integrated platform. Now, let me quickly come to one of our most talked about recent update to our platform. Very interesting. See, human intervention will always be the best way to go about career counseling. But what about the time when the counseling is over? What then for the student? Here we have integrated our AI-powered guiding star, where student will be given 20 searches where they can create 15-year career plans. How? Let me click on search. Let's say the student is in 11th and 12th. Okay. Career option, data science, India, search. It will give me a 15-year data science career plan from 1 to 2, 12th class, what needs to be done. Year 3 to 6, undergraduate studies, additional activities, 7 to year, what needs to be done, skills to develop, career advancements, learning, leadership positions, everything. and they can save this to the report, and this can showcase on your report there, your report which I showed you, your psychometric report. So all this information will be there. Students will get 20 searches because these are based on that, and they can ask some other questions also, but we've kept the relevant searches here. Let's say student wants to see salary prediction. Let me click on data science, and the student wants to compare it with USA, and I search. So it will give me a graphical representation, freshers, early career, mid-career, experienced, what is the salary which they are getting for data science in India, what is the salary they're getting for data science in US. You can save this to the report, and this information will also be available in your psychometric report for the student. Okay. Now, let's say, what if all these searches are complete? We've given a good number of searches. We have another very interesting point for the students. Let's say the student is not able to search more about data science, but they want some college information. We have integrated a talk with AI with this is multiple questions can be asked. I would like everyone to just be quiet and just hear this out. Hi, could you give me more information about the top colleges in India for data science? Hi, I'm still waiting. Could you share me top 5 colleges for data science in India? Thanks. Can you share the same information in Hindi quickly? All right. So the idea for me to show you this is helping you understand that there is a constant support system for your students. Why are they going to keep coming back to you for this experience for all the solutions under one roof? Right. And this is completely catering to our career counseling services. All right. So I hope each one of you were able to have a basic view of the same. All right. Now, this is what the student dashboard login looks like, by the way, which I was initially telling you. Now, let me explain to you a little bit about the admissions setup. Okay. What the admission setup looks like. Okay. Just give me a moment. So now we come to the overseas admissions or the Indian admissions. This is another sub tab. This will be your company name mentioned here. If it's Career Guru, so Career Guru, it will be related to admissions, end-to-end overseas education and all the details. They can check India and overseas. They can check accommodation or profiling. Simply, if a student is coming for admissions, they will click on profiling. The system will ask the student 3 questions, bachelor's, master's, or doctoral. Let's say they're going for a bachelor's program. It will ask the preferred intake. Let's say this student is going for Jan 2026. Jan 26, they are going. Overall percentage is 88. Subject combination is PCMC. CBSE board, they will ask the basic questions. They haven't done an IB. Year of passing 12th is 2025. Backlog 0. No educational gaps. Let's say work experience, not yet. Overall IELTS score, let me take it at 7. Okay. Individual IELTS score all at 7, just to give you a basic understanding. All right. And SAT score, let's say they've appeared for a SAT score, they've appeared for their SATs, they received 1400 to 1600 score, they have a budget constraint 20 to 30 lakhs. This helps you qualify your leads, because if they don't go through this process, you will think every student is interested to go abroad. Now there may be a million students who are interested to go abroad, but I'll be very honest, only 100 of them can go through. So it's very important for you to identify those profiles. Let's say we'll ask them a basic country preference, they say UK. Previous visa rejections, no. Travel history, no. Course preference, just for an example, data science. Do you have any university or college? No. Looking for a degree program, expectations, scholarships, and any emergency contact number. Let me take 11223, just for the time being. And we start. Here, the student will again have to enter their details. This is for admissions. Students who are particularly coming for international admissions, so that you can track them separately, because there is a lot of documentation involved in admissions, international admissions. So let's say the student's name is Ayush and the email is ayush@ayush1.com. They'll put their phone number. They'll put their location, let's say Bangalore. They'll proceed. And so sorry about that. I think I've already tried this, but let me try this. Yeah, they'll get a code on the number that they've put, since it's a dummy account, so it will just pop up, and they'll verify and proceed. Now this candidate will enter the details which are related to their admissions. Okay, how they're going to get into their shortlisting of their colleges, you can see over here. All right, there will be a admissions report as well, which you can download with the main reports itself. You can see it's already suggesting the colleges based on scholarships and data science in UK, based on rank and IELTS. It will be from the worst to best. So it's showing 8,000 ranked, 3,000 ranked, 2,000 ranked. It's getting better, 1,800. All these are tied up. You can see some of the top-notch colleges, top 100, top 200 ranked, all tied up with Edumilestones. Just giving you an example. Let's say the student can shortlist their colleges, student can check their college prediction meter, what is their vulnerability, whether they can, whether they cannot, how well can they actually get into this college with this particular rank, what are the documents, what are the country benefits. Everything is very clearly and systematically present. Now, if the student from here itself wants to see colleges in India, they can just come and click on Indian universities offline. And here they can check computer science, IT, and software engineering and see all the colleges which are available for India as well. Now here, we will be assigning you 2 admission managers. Akarshan was referring to the support. As a career counselor, you are the career counselor. But with this, you will be given 2 admission managers. One admission manager who will cater to your complete international admissions, pre and post landing services, visa, preparation, everything end to end. You know, university fee transfers, application submission, everything for Indian admissions, connecting them to the university administration representatives, making them apply in the university portal, everything will be done. Okay, so these 2 members is an add-on by Edumilestones for lifetime to our partners. One specifically for Indian admissions, one specifically for international admissions. All right, so this is how it will look. Now we come to English test. They can take an English test from this platform. Now this profile, why is it different from that student's profile? Because this is purely for admissions. That's why the English test is there generally for going outside. Then you have the documentation uploading like 10th, 12th mark sheet, all encrypted. Your data is secure and protected by our servers. Constantly 24/7 backup is there. Not to worry for anyone who's having that mindset. We have the SOP maker, which is right now blocked. I'll be showing you about this when it unblocks. This is for writing the essays for getting your visas accepted, very important part of the process, and application tracking. Whatever shortlisted universities would have been here, they would be showing here and the student can directly track. They don't have to keep going back to you, connecting with you. And of course, a special one for your visas. Again, a very important document. Now, what will this look like for you? We go back to your CRM. There is something called Abroad Dashboard. Let me click on Abroad Dashboard. You can see that lead, which I just created, Ayush, will be here. I can mail them. I can see all the details. I can track the file. I can check for payouts. I can do any actions from here also, generate invoices, block, unblock SOP maker. So let me click here. Let me unblock it. Let me take you back. Let me click on SOP maker. This is what it typically looks like. You can create multiple SOPs and practice. I know it's an AI tool. You're not supposed to copy it. You have to practice it. You have to check for your scores. Okay, you can check with your university name, what domain you're applying for, start your SOP and check your scores, calculate, check for spelling mistakes, everything. All right. So this is how typically it will all look like. Now, unlike other organizations, we are very open with our partners. You can see very systematically placed out for abroad studies. We have something called payouts. Any other organization will not want to be transparent about it. They would like to hide. But we are very transparent. Alphabetically, country-wise, university name, UG and PG payout, which is coming to our partners. That commission is clearly mentioned, whether it's the first year tuition fee, whether it's online Indian admissions. You can see 16.66 for all academic years for an Amity University MBA campus admission, or let it be offline India payouts, whether it's the paid seats or whether it's the management quota seats or whether it's the direct admission seats. We have all of them, and you have the commissions also, which you can track from here. Whether it's a paid seat or a management seat, what is the management amount? Maybe they have lost out on getting into a college or they have delayed their admission. Here, these kind of admissions for the campus admissions will come into the picture. All right. So this is how all the system and the setup will look like with Edumilestones. All right. So coming back to our webinar, okay, this is our complete product demonstration for both the business setups. Let me turn off my screen and let me start the presentation once again from where we put off, and let me take you forward now. Now I want each one of you to see what's in front of your screen. These are all the deliverables that you all are going to invest to take up from us. You will have your career counseling technology platform set up, access to 22 plus career assessments, 1 month of career counseling training and certification. Similarly, for your admissions, career counseling business setup training, student dashboard, which I just showed you, international and Indian colleges, which I showed you, virtual internships, portfolio building tools, a couple of them which I showed you, AI integrated processes, which will help students identify and research by themselves as well, dedicated web page, career report with execution plan, suitability reports, and 5 additional sub CRMs to expand your workforce. So you don't have to again take another technology platform. If you're hiring someone, you will have 1 master CRM and 5 sub CRMs to give them an access. Similarly, we come to international education and Indian admissions, overseas education technology, training of 25 plus countries, 1500 plus direct tie-ups, 70% payouts, industry grade payouts, in-house visa process, in-house IELTS training, pre and post landing services, CRM, which I showed you, dedicated backend team for application and visa, the 2 admission managers, educational loan assistance, marketing content and guidance, PPTs, posters, banners, offer letters, creating your Google business page. Everything will be included, your business marketing training, and 1200 plus Indian colleges and university types as well. All right. You can take a screenshot of this to understand this is what you're paying for, because generally what happens is I would also want you all to know that you all have been assigned a business consultant. This person, if you all want to have a one-to-one connect, can be connected with you once you reply back on that same message where you received this joining link from. You will definitely get it. All right. Now, coming to the end, this is some of our India and international tie-ups. We are coming to the process where we will be referring to the complete setup, okay, and what the costing and the deliverables for this business is going to look like, for whether it's abroad admissions, India college admissions, or Indian campus admissions. Some of the top names in the educational industry, the universities and colleges are clearly mentioned. These are some of the marketing posters, banners, PPTs, which we are creating on daily basis, whether it's university specific or career counseling specific, very modern, to kind of get the attention of your clientele. Okay, because many of you may want to start this business and already have the knowledge, but were not able to, probably because you are lacking somewhere in the business and marketing domain, which we will be covering. Now we come to all the complete setup. If you are planning to start a complete educational business catering to B2B, B2C, colleges, universities, one-to-one, whatever it may be, freelancer, part-time, however it may be, you would be paying a lot of money to start this business as a whole. Even if you go to Google right now and you type, if I want to start, just if you type, I want to start an admissions business, study abroad admission business, you minimum say 15 to 20 lakhs as your investment. We are saying that even if you go about it by cutting, it is somewhere about 3,07,000 plus 18% GST on an average when you see it out there. But we give this setup at a complete cost of 1,75,000 plus 18% GST. And the catch is that since we are running in the month or festivities, We are having a Diwali offer, which has also been running with us, and we will be showcasing it. But for that, you all will be having to connect with your business consultant. This offer that we're talking about is based on somewhere approximately a 10%, and it's completely based on a first come first serve basis, because we don't onboard a lot of channel partners. We don't want to create competition internally. So we'll onboard 15. Out of the individuals of the first 15, we will have a batch. And for the next 4 months, we'll focus there. And then we will focus on our next 15 so that you can get your ROI. And talking about the ROI, once again, we will be going to that part. What is how much can you earn? But let me tell you, please connect with your business consultant to understand what the discount parameter will look like, along with any additional payment options, since we understand it's the festivities. But our regular pricing for both these business setups, so one-time fee of 1,70,000 plus 18% GST, no renewal charges, no annual maintenance charges, no hidden or recurring charges in terms of the admissions. But yes, there is a recurring charge in terms of career counseling, which is based on report activation codes. Those are access codes. You can connect with your business consultants or reply back to that message where you received this link from for a callback. They can explain that platform for you, and you can connect with them for these festive discounts as well. We have not added the festival banner, but in case you all want, I can also show it to you once I'm done with this. In case if anybody is required, you can also get these payment details from your business consultants after having a one-to-one word for any further questions or doubts you may have. We will try covering as many questions as possible within this. Now, before I can move forward, I understand there are some questions, but before I can move forward in the chat, I would like each one of you who's here, how many of you actually want to start an international education business? I'm not saying you go ahead with us, but I just want to understand my target audience. Like you can just mention me, or I would like to. So please, in the chat, I would like to understand that how many of you here out of these 109 individuals, how many of you are going to want to start your international education business right away? Please mention on the chat. I would like to know. This is also to get you all to get a part of it. We have Pratima who says me, Nitin says, Renuka says, great to know. All right. Again, this is just to understand the mindset. Right? Are you all here for the information, or are you all here to actually get into the educational management sector with this product and generate your revenue and provide these services ahead? I can see many of you all: Jitendra, Gayatri, Vishal, Chetna, Naman Agarwal, Chaitra, Jagannathan, Dhirendra. So I have Jagannathan who says no, not a problem, Jagannathan. Thank you for being very honest and polite about that. We have Abel Thomas, Mahipal, Vagoshi. All right, Mahipal, I'll definitely be coming to that side of things. It's not from 1 lakh to 1.7. Maybe you have been told only about one side of the business setup. That one side of the business setup only caters to admissions. And one side of it caters to career counseling. In some cases, some individuals prefer it like that. Generally, we say to go hand in hand, because when you follow something in a sequence, it's more organized. All right, rather than when you're doing one thing now and one thing after some time, and then you may lose out on multiple opportunities which you could have converted with the later. Okay, so I will be getting to each one of your questions as well. Thank you so much for the active response. It helps me understand that you all are all aware and available here. Thank you. So let me come to the most interesting part of this session. How much can you earn? Mahipal, this is also for you. Question asked about 1,75,000 as an investment. Why? Because of a 5x revenue projection. Now, this is on paper ideal, and we all know ideal is not the solution. But if I take 50 students a month as my target audience, whether it's career counseling or admissions, I'm looking at India and international admissions revenue at 30 lakhs per year. I'm looking at school career labs, if you want to provide career counseling cells in schools for B2B tie-ups, at about 20 lakhs per year. Pre and post admission revenues 2 lakhs per year. Career booster revenues at 5 lakhs per year. IELTS revenue at 3 lakhs per year, and career counseling revenue per charges at 21 lakhs per year with 50 students at a time. If you're looking at it, anywhere charging between 3,000 to 10,000 rupees per student with an investment of less than 2 lakhs, your potential revenue is about 81 lakhs. But to be honest with, we have seen ideally on an average individuals who have started anywhere between 12 to 15 lakhs easily in the first year. You will have to focus and you will have to have a target in mind, and that will easily bring you the fruits with this investment. And as each year you're going to be going ahead, your lead set is going to be increasing. We have partners who've hit 40, 41 lakhs. We've had partners who've alone hit 20, 25 lakhs just on admissions. So it entirely is going to depend on the mindset. All right, because the positive and the confidence and your business acumen through the training is going to play a pivotal role in this. All right. Now, before we hit the Q&A, let me summarize this meet. If you're looking to start your own business, you're right at the right location in the educational management sector with Edumilestones. Low investment with high returns as a business perspective. You can be from any background. Personally, I would say a graduate, okay, because you are going to be providing and your experience plays a pivotal role. Using your listening, understanding, and communication skills is what is going to play a major role. Of course, the training is going to be covered by us. Contributing to the society, respectful profession, can be done online, offline, can have time flexibility. So if you're working, there are many individuals who are working but want to start this on the side as an additional source of income. They know how to tap into the market. This is for you people. Stable and profitable, minimal to zero market risk, everyone. In one international admission, I can guarantee you that you will easily recover 90% of your commission, your investment. Easily. I'm talking if it's 1,50,000, 1,40,000 commissions. Easily in one admission. So even if you feel, okay, this is being tough or whatever, just have it in the side because this is again a business. Business has a risk. But we need to understand that any business that you start will have a risk, whether you have crores of rupees or lakhs of rupees. It's all about calculated risk, understanding the process, understanding the industry, which we will help you with our experience. It has a huge market demand. It's recession and pandemic proof. It's a scalable business. You can move into other ventures within the educational sector, and you are contributing to India's development any day in and day out. Make in India, take any tagline that you would like to, it will be focusing on that. All right. And just before we go into the Q&A, some of our existing channel partners, their success stories, their work, we are not just here in the last couple of years. We've been in 15 years in this industry. They've worked with some of the biggest colleges, biggest schools. These are some of the commissions. 2,88,000, 75,000 is one of our Indian admissions. Indian admissions, again, this is also the Indian admissions. We have our other client stories for career counseling, webinars with the government and colleges and universities. You can see here 1,15,000, 1,72,000, 1,93,000, 2 lakhs, 2,16,000, 3,31,000. These are all recent admissions, 2025, 13 February, 27th March, June, July, all recent admissions. We are not showing you old data. And no other organization can give you this proof of success that is right in front of your screen. All right. And with this, I would like to first of all thank each one of you for bearing me. It's been a little late. We completely understand, but we had given the timeline from 7:30, and we will dedicate our last 20 minutes, me and Akarshan, 15 to 20 minutes. For those individuals who stayed back, thank you so much for hearing us. We will be taking each one's question. So if your question was there, you all can definitely stay. I would suggest others to stay as well, because that will identify even your questions and sort it out. All right. So Akarshan, you can also join in now, and we'll be taking in the Q&A now.
Definitely, yes.
Yeah. So we have a question from Chinna. Hello, is this like any paid service? Yes, Chinna, you've seen the costing. It's a business investment. Some of the questions have been answered by Ranganathan. So we will try, not answering those which have been answered. We have a question from Kishore, how we get students. Akarshan, would you like to take this since you took the marketing side of things?
Definitely. So it's a really good question, to be honest. So first things first, we are not asking you to venture into the unknown, right? You will have a brilliant understanding of how the market operates. And the best part is, like I told you a couple of minutes back, you will be trained by Mr. Vipin Prashant, who is the founder director of Edumilestones in the domain of marketing your own leads, right? We would also provide you with a lot of marketing materials, templates on collaterals on a daily basis so that you can use it for the engagement with your target audience. So in simple terms, with the sort of marketing knowledge we would be imparting to you, you can generate 8 to 12 leads guaranteed every week at zero additional investment. I hope I've answered this question of yours. And right. So Prakash, I see Prakash Yadwadkar speaking about how about vocational skill, manufacturing skill. Absolutely. So a couple of minutes back, Mr. Ayush, showcased a psychometric assessment out there, right? If the student fills up the psychometric assessment and is able to understand where to go and where not to go, you can also definitely guide the student how to pick it up further. It can be a vocational skill. So manufacturing skill is something that is not really, you'll not be catering to that sort of a target audience all put together. So you'll be predominantly catering to the 8th graders to 12th graders from state board, CBSE and ICSE, or be it a Cambridge affiliated school as well. So those are the sort of target audience who will be coming to you on a daily basis in and out. Right. So, Mr. Abel, this amount of 175 needs to be paid upfront. Yes. So we also provide you with 6 months no cost EMIs. There's absolutely no need to pay everything at once. There would be a certain set of documents that we would be requiring from your side. The same would be forwarded to the finance team. They will check your eligibility and provide you with the no cost EMIs. As simple as that. So there's absolutely no need to pay everything at once in simple terms. So Pratima, I'm really sorry we don't we have in-house trainers for IELTS and we will definitely not be able to cater to it, right? Oh, all right. Right. So Adil, do we have to take career counseling charge from overseas and Indian students because Mumbai consult? Correct. Very good question. Adil, first things first, there are multiple players in the market, and the child being a monkey brained in that particular scenario, they might be jumping to multiple other vendors in the market who are providing the same service at free of cost or no cost. So in order to make sure that this particular behavior of the child is declined, you'll be charging something known as an application processing fee based on the university and based on the country, and you'll be able to understand in a better fashion once you get to be a part of the training program. Of course, you'll be charging a certain amount upfront so that the student is pretty serious and he wouldn't be jumping to every other vendor in the market. As simple as that. Right. So, Srinivas, the costing stands at 1,75,000 plus 18% of GST, and that will be a one-time investment for lifetime. Mukta, how will be payment from student? It will go to my account. It will go definitely not. So, Mukta, first things first, the payment from the student will be coming to your account if it is an application processing fee. That will be directly coming to your account. And if your question is based on how the student will be paying the university, after the admission letter is received, the payment link for the tuition fees will be released by the university to the student, and the student will be directly paying the amount to the university. So Vishnu, presently we do not have any renewal or recurring charges for now. And this is something which has not been there since the last 15 years. And we will continue this trend of not having any recurring charges regardless. Any hidden charges later? Mr. Srinivas, there is nothing as such, else we would have been the first people to speak about it. Everything since the last 1.5 hours, everything has been transparent in front of you, and you've seen everything upfront. Over and above, if you carry any questions, my business consultants will be more than happy to talk to you and guide you further if you carry any specific question.
Yeah, I would definitely suggest the members that if you all want to have a one-to-one talk, because we will take in all the questions nevertheless, but do connect with your business consultants. Just message back for a call back. You all will receive a callback message shortly. And probably, I know it's late, you won't be getting a call now, but even if you message for a call back, you will be receiving it by the early hours of tomorrow, or you can put in your number there and ask for a call back immediately and have this discussion completely. And they will help you even with the Diwali offers that I told you. Since we've not mentioned the banner here, yes, there is a 10% discount available. You can connect with them along with various payment options. So let me also, Manish, there are some access codes which you can connect with your business consultant to get the idea. All right. And Srinivasa Reddy says, I would like to visit your head office. Sure, Mr. Srinivasa, we have many channel partners who come down. We are located in Bangalore, Konmangla. You can connect with your business consultant for the location and the maps if in case you want to. Mr. Srinivasa, I would suggest not putting in your mobile number here. Rather, you can reply back on the same message where you received this link to join to get a call back. Okay. Suman, I would say connect with your business consultant because it's a more specific question. You can guide the student in any domain. Why only entrepreneurship? You can guide them in any specific domain as a counselor.
Yeah, adding on to Ayush, he can be a YouTuber, he can be an Instagram influencer, he can be a doctor, an engineer, an MBA grad, everything under the umbrella in the global dynamics. As simple as that. So one, Mr. Dhiren has a question. This is a one-time commission. Do we get or for the whole course duration? So it is a one-time commission that you'll be receiving for international admission. Say, for example, if the university releases 2 lakh rupees as the commission amount, 70% of 2 lakh, that is 1,40,000 will be coming to you flat out, and the remaining 60,000 rupees would be coming to us. It's that simple, right? So Moshami says, are there any other fees or renewal fees? Not at all, Moshami. If there were any, we would have been more than happy to speak about the same. If you have any other allied questions or connected questions over and above whatever you have asked, I suggest you connect with your business consultant, and the person will be getting in touch with you first hour tomorrow morning. And you'll also receive a WhatsApp message. If you are interested for a callback, we'll be more than happy to take it from there and guide you further.
Akarshan, we'll take a few questions also in the Q&A only, though I think Ranganathan has addressed a few. Correct. Can we start in modules and what would be the cost? So Raj Lakshmi, I will suggest that you please connect with your business consultant if you're looking at specific programs. That answers your question as well, Vishnu. If you're looking for a particular program, please connect with your business consultant because this webinar is catered to give you a complete overview of a complete educational consultancy service, right? You can connect with your business consultants to get a better clarity, Vishnu. All right. Akarshan, there's a question from Desraj I would like you to answer, in fact. I'm from the field of psychology and purely from counseling for around 15 years. From the presentation, I could understand that you have used.
Correct.
Yeah.
Mr. Deshraj, naturally, a career counseling assessment report is combined by using multiple psychological theories that have been tested and proven in the field of psychology. So by attributing all these questions into a general notion of a psychometric assessment is where you can see the amalgamation of a lot of questions and statements. So since you have completed your course in psychology, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to resonate with me on this. Career counseling horoscope will be given by the report that has been filled by the student, as simple as that. And again, you'll be guiding the student in regard to what he or she should be choosing next. Desraj, yes, we have had the multiple intelligence theories. We have had Howard Gardner's theory of, in the field of psychology. And we have a lot of other tests and theories that are imparted in the field of career counseling assessment that we have created out here.
Thank you.
Harsh says, will you help us run meta ad to generate leads? Harsh, this is an extremely subjective question. With the sort of marketing knowledge we would be imparting to you, you can easily generate 8 to 12 leads every week at zero additional investment. If you're probably looking out to increase the quantity of leads coming your way, you can probably hire a digital marketer for yourself and increase the lead flow again. So that is very subjective. That call is with you. You can do whatever you want because we are enabling you to become the boss of your own business. And you'll be calling all the shots on behalf of your business. As simple as that, right? So Rajlakshmi, the duration of the training combined is close to 12 days. For more information, you can get in touch with your business consultant who will be calling you first thing tomorrow morning, and they'll be able to guide you in an efficient manner thereon. So Devashi says commission structure. Devashi's commission structure varies from university to university, country to country, and also from programs to programs. So like we told you, we provide you with the CRM. The ready list of all the universities are available there. And side by side, the percentage commission released by the university for a particular program is also mentioned. And that's exactly how you will be able to understand the commission percentage given by the university. Right. So the training will be for 1 month, and by when we can start being consultant. Ritu, the training sessions are only for a period of 12 days, but all assignments, workbooks, and case studies that you'll be catering to will be for 1 month almost. And by the end of 30th day, you can be live in the market and start off with your practice. So Jay, for international student, visa will be filed in name of Edumilestones or our business name. So Jay, the student visa will be filed in name of Edumilestones or business name doesn't really matter, because there is a certain visa process that we would be filing. Since we are directly associated with the universities, the name will be of Edumilestones and your name will also be incorporated during the visa filing process for your student. Right. So Chetna says, I have no knowledge about abroad counseling. Is it possible to start career in this field? That's exactly, Chetna, why we are training you. We are not asking you to step into the unknown. We are training you. You'll be doing a lot of assignments, case studies, and workbooks, post which, once you understand how the entire ecosystem operates, is when we are asking you to go live into the market.
Right. And Akarshan, supporting, we have a question from Abel as well. Do you think I can do this as a part-time job, as I'm already working and I can't afford to resign? So he would like to take it as a part-time and then eventually take it full-time as well.
Absolutely. Abel, that's a really good question. 8 out of 10 people who are onboarding with Edumilestones are having a day job, just so you know. They are being a part of the education business to generate alternate source of income for themselves. Let's be honest, 21st century digital world, extremely dynamic in nature. What's a lakh or two giving you, or what are you doing with it, right? All of us require more revenue for the same in order to lead a quality life. And it's exactly why professionals like you are being a part of this domain, so that you can generate alternate source of income and be the best out there and be happy and guide your students. And there is this sense of satisfaction once your student is placed into a university of his choice, and it's a very noble cause all put together. I believe I have answered your question. So Anita says, presently I'm in India. If I move to any other country, whether we can still continue? Absolutely, Anita. We have a lot of people, Indians and non-Indians, who have started off with the business, right from New Zealand to Australia, from US to Canada to whole of Europe. We have a lot of people, and you can practice in any part of the world and cater to the audience of that particular country. This is a global program and a global product, no region specifications regardless.
In fact, I would just like to add, Anita, to Akarshan, that we have a partner who is presently in London, UK. He's an Indian, and we are handling his complete admissions in India. So he's left it completely to us. That is the kind of support that we provide our partners, where they're literally after spending your money, you are completely leaving it out there. And he's like, and he's already converted in the last 6 months he's been with us about 9 clients. Correct. So he's already generated about 13 to 14 lakhs in the last 6 months, which probably may be coming in the upcoming couple of months based on the last intake.
Perfect. And we also have a question from Mr. Vishnu. Unlimited number of tests, AI usage, etc., new future payments. So Vishnu, like I told you, your business consultant will be more than happy to speak about the limitations that this particular domain carries, right from number of tests to your usage of AI. So they'll be connecting with you first thing tomorrow morning, and it'll be a great conversation with you and my business consultant. As simple as that. All right. So perfect. Initially, physical setup is required. Is there any impact if you do not have a physical setup? Perfect. So Chetna, out of 6,000 people we have trained till date, or rather since the last 15 years, less than 150 people have their own physical setup, as in a functioning full-fledged office. The remaining 5,750 people, 5,850% online and remote in nature. And mind you, people who are 100% online and remote in nature are generating more revenue compared to the people who are having their own physical setup. So that's the beauty of the program, because it comes with a lot of perks. Who doesn't like work from home? Please tell me, right? So you can work at your comfort, and you'll be catering to every other person coming your way, and you'll be the best out there. As simple as that. Right? Great. So Ayush, I think all the questions have been taken care of.
More or less, yes, Akarshan. I think
yes, absolutely. And I'm pretty sure you'll go to sleep with a lot of questions in your mind. And for the same, my business consultants will be reaching out to you first thing tomorrow morning, and you can speak or throw any questions that you carry, and they'll be more than happy to speak to you in regard to whatever you carry.
Sure. And Adil, you can connect with your. So once again, everyone, for each one of you who've stayed back, are very interested, don't lose out on the opportunity. We have only 15 slots for the upcoming training, which is starting in a couple of weeks or in a week, probably. I think we've not mentioned about the training time. You can see October 13th onwards. Intake capacity is 15th for this setup on your screen. And please reply back to your business consultants or the message where you received this joining link. Reply back to it or ask for a call back. Tomorrow, you'll have a member who will be connecting with you one-to-one and giving you a complete clarity. To each one of you who want a proper clarity, we understand the investment is high. We understand that you would like to have one last round of conversation to connect with your business consultant, who's also going to be connected with you post onboarding throughout lifetime.
That's right.
So please take in all the input that you can, connect with them, and we'll be more than happy to connect and give you all your clarity there.
Perfect. So I'll be taking one last question from one Mr. Adil. He says, can you customize my brand into website, tourist visa, or PR with overseas platform? So Adil, I'm pretty sure you have a main website that you're operating under. Whatever landing page and the mini website that we are creating for you, that can be integrated with your already existing website at absolutely free of cost. The standard market rate for integration ranges anywhere between 5,000 rupees to 25,000 rupees, just so you know. But we'll be doing it for you at absolutely free of cost in terms of integration if you have any other main website. As simple as that. All right. Perfect. So Ayush, I think, we can wrap the session up. We have taken care of all the questions. Once again, I thank all of you all who are super eager to kickstart this education business for yourself. And it'll be a greater run for you because we'll be there in your backend regardless. We'll be there in each and every step that you take, and we'll be more than happy to answer and provide solutions to whatever you carry. I thank all of you all for joining in on time and for all the interested people who are with us till the end. All of you had a good night. It was lovely interacting with all of you. Please take care. Thank you so much, all of you all.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, Akarshan. And good night, each one. Take care. Mani, please connect with your business consultant. They will let you know.